Have you ever wondered if your heat protectant is actually working? To test this out, I went to Ulta and bought every heat protectant that they had. Turned out to be a lot. Today, I'm testing them out on thermal paper to see which ones protect your hair and which ones don't. Starting with the cheapest, Not Your Mother's Beat the Heat. Not Your Mother's is one of the cheapest hair care brands out there. Usually all their stuff is really, really bad. It says it's rated for 450. Let's see how it goes. This is thermal paper. Without heat protectant, it turns black like this. But let's see if Not Your Mother's can protect it and keep it white. That's really good.
It's not bad.
For a blow dryer, that's really good. But will it protect against an iron? We need a separate test for irons because they're over twice as hot as a blow dryer. Let's see how it does.
Hopefully this is the worst one because it's the cheapest one.
All right, for blow dryer, definitely works. For irons, don't touch it. Ava NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer. Whenever you see like 10 in 1 or like a high number in 1, it's usually a leave-in conditioner. That's basically what this says. The heat protection is just like one of those 10 benefits. So let's see how strong it actually is.
Okay. I'm impressed.
This actually looks really good. This is a very strong showing for blow dry. Pretty much nothing. This is impressive. No heat got by, except where I forgot to spray it on the side, but just don't forget to spray it.
Ready?
Yep. Oh! You see that puff of smoke too?
Kind of sad here. I had high hopes for Eva.
So this is pretty simple. This one is blow dryer approved. When it comes to a flat iron, literally zero protection. Do not use it for a flat iron. Dry Bar Hot Toddy Heat Protecting Mist. This specifically says to use before ironing for heat protection. I would expect this to perform pretty well if it's good for anything at all.
It says 450 right here, right there.
Yeah, let's see. Blow dry test, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Would you use this on your hair?
I would.
Okay. Would you use it at double the temperature?
I don't know yet.
Go ahead. Well, the heat got through.
I mean, from a blow dryer standpoint, we were good.
Yeah, definitely trust this for a blow dryer as far as an iron.
Oh.
Yeah.
It smells nice.
Kenra Blow Dry Spray Advanced Dry Thermal Protectant. All right, we got a Kenra here. This, just so you know, whenever it says blow dry spray, it's probably not going to protect you from an iron. It's only going to protect you from the heat of a blow dryer, which is half the heat. Let's see if it actually does that.
Yep.
Pow!
This is literally insane.
Kenra absolutely coming through for you. So the one thing about this that I will say is it doesn't make the hair look as good as other products, but in terms of heat protection, this is the strongest heat protection I've seen so far.
This is crazy.
It might actually be strong enough for the iron.
We're gonna find out.
No!
So sad.
Okay.
This is so sad.
We tried. It's good for blow dry.
Yay!
Iron, definitely not. It is, but that's what it says, so it's totally truthful.
It does what it says.
Redken Quick Blowout Flash Drying 450-degree Heat Protecting Formula. You may have heard me talk about this product before. I do not like it because it dries your hair unevenly, but it could still protect your hair from heat. Let's give it a shot, see what happens.
I'm gonna vote no.
You don't want to see what happens?
No, I want to see what happens, but I'm gonna vote no.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. For a blow dry, and this is all it says it's gonna do. It says it's gonna protect you from a blow dry, but we might as well see.
Yeah.
What does the iron do? What does the iron say?
Ready?
It says. That's what the iron says. Oh well, good try. That was fun. Moving on.
You don't like the product, but does it protect like from heat for a blow dryer?
Yes.
Okay, begrudgingly. But a flat iron?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Redken's Acidic Color Gloss Heat Protection Treatment. All right, so if you're not familiar with this is their gloss line. What they do is they try and make you buy one. Don't you want shine in your hair? You should get this gloss. And then they try and make you buy the entire line. And this is just like the heat protection for that line. I'm not a fan of this. You should never buy like an entire line unless it's actually the best at anything. Let's figure out if it's the best at anything.
All right, let's see. It's part of it.
We're getting a little bit of heat protection in there, but it's kind of doing that vein thing.
It's like wherever it squirts, it's safe. But if you're in the part that isn't misted, then you're stuck.
Here we go.
All right.
That's pretty terrible, man. That's not good. That's definitely not good.
Yeah. For everybody at home who thinks we like promote all Redken products, we don't.
Just the good ones. They have like 1,000 products, so there's gonna be Redken on the list. Plus, it's the easiest for a lot of people to get. Do not get this one. It's not good. Redken Thermal Spray 22. First and foremost, it is just a heat protectant, so it better work.
Yeah, because somebody here recommends it, right?
Blow dry test coming up. Okay, I would have been about to panic if I had been recommending people using this on my clients all these years. Let's see how it goes against the flat iron.
But for a second, do you actually recommend this for blow drying?
This is not a blow dry product. This is really something you want to put on right before you flat iron your hair or curl your hair, any type of iron.
That's what we think, so let's find out if we're right.
All right, go ahead. Is it gonna turn? Is it gonna turn? No, it's good.
All right.
Show it to the camera. You should really use a blow dry cream for blow drying. This is only for iron work, but it holds up against both, so this is safe. I would trust this.
Yeah.
Nexus Prep and Protect Heat Defense Spray. If you're not familiar with Nexus, they've kind of been relegated to like grocery stores where they're like the professional product of grocery stores. Kind of low end for professional products, but let's see how it does.
It's not horrible.
That's weird. It's got like a weird, like almost like vein pattern to it where it's like these little lines, but by and large,
It's like marble.
it's not bad. Let's see how it does with the flat iron. Yep. Oh. Ay.
This was made for the flat iron, right?
Ay. Would you use this for anything?
No, actually, I would not.
You have a lot of options. Just get it out of here.
This is just not the one.
Color Wow Dream Coat. All right, you may be familiar with Color Wow Dream Coat. A lot of people use this in place of a blow dry cream. It does claim to have heat protection in it, so let's see if it actually does protect you from the heat when you're blow drying.
Yeah. Not bad.
It's got a little bit. It's not a clean slate.
No.
You're not like completely ruining your hair every single time you're doing this.
You're just ruining it a little bit.
Just a little bit. Honestly, I think you'd probably be totally fine blow drying with just it, although you should be using your health products. What do you say we give it a shot with the iron?
Let's do it.
Okay. Yep. I mean, it's a blow dry product. What do you expect? Briogeo Farewell Frizz Blow Dry Protection and Heat Protectant. When you see this label say blow dry perfection and heat protectant, it only means blow dry. Otherwise, it would have said like 450 or thermal protectant. These are your keywords to know how much protection it's supposed to give you. So this should be safe with a blow dry and not safe with the iron. Let's see how it does.
It says an enhanced shine while protecting from heat up to 450.
Blah, 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 blah. I don't believe that for a second.
All right. How's it gliding? What's the glidability?
Glide score is probably 7.5. I like the texture. We're only gonna apply it to a small place here because that's how much we got on my finger.
Okay.
Very scientific. Those lines, I think, are where I spread it. So those lines are actually my fault. Other than that, I think it would have completely protected it.
But does it protect up to 450? Mwahaha. Good?
Go ahead. Oh my Lord.
Is it the Holy Grail? Oh.
Look at you, Briogeo.
Wow. This is the one right now I would pack on the island.
This only says it's gonna protect from heat. This does not actually make your hair look that good.
Okay, but that's what this video is about. Does it protect against heat?
Yes.
Okay.
Redken Big Blowout Heat Protecting Blowout Jelly. If you're not familiar with this, you also have not been watching my videos. This is one of the blow dry products that will make your hair look the best if you have fine and medium hair, but let's see if it's also one of the best heat protectants.
Is that your pea size amount?
No, this is not the pea size amount. This is the finger painting amount.
This is the finger painting
Yes, this is the preschool. If I had some macaroni, I could put it right on here. Like macaroni art.
I would like a macaroni necklace after.
It goes on the paper. It can't be in the. Jeez.
No.
Not a surprise. Not a surprise. You can see some parts I didn't get it spread very well. Those little lines are my fingers spreading it around. This I would trust for a blowout. But just for fun, why don't we see, will it work for an iron?
Ready?
Yep.
Ah!
Okay. Okay. I would still definitely not recommend this for use with an iron. You would need a separate heat protectant that's made for an iron, but as far as blow drying goes, I would still recommend it at this point, yeah, but let's keep going.
All right.
Sexy Hair Style Protect Me. This says on the label, 450 degrees, a hot tool protection spray. This should be good for an iron. Let's see if it is.
Yeah, let's try blow dry first. I don't mean to do it when it happens.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
This is kind of top tier here.
But it's not made for the blow dry.
It's made for the iron. Let's see how it goes.
Here we go.
Oh!
What?
Oh! Best yet, no. Do it again. I need to see this one more time. Just pass the iron on it.
One more time.
I have to make sure. No!
Crazy.
Look at that.
I'm gonna go for a third.
You would not have guessed that.
I'm going for
It doesn't care. You can go as many as you want.
It doesn't even freaking
It doesn't care.
If you are the girl at home who just keeps going and going and going and going, look at all this smoke. I can't do this.
Okay. This is solid. This is extremely solid. Well done, whoever you are, whoever owns sexy hair. Good job to you.
I freaking can't right now.
Approved for blow dry and
For flat iron, 100%.
approved if you have this on your hair, you do not need to be afraid of heat. Just make sure it looks good. Chi 44 Iron Guard. If you're not familiar, Chi was a flat iron brand that used to make the best flat irons on the planet. They no longer do, but you typically want to buy products from product brands, not from tool brands. Blow dry test first.
Yeah. It's not horrible.
It's not the worst blow dry protectant we've ever seen. Dude, come on, man.
This is really sad.
That's awful. When your only job is to protect from heat,
It's called Iron Guard. Like you would think like protector.
you shouldn't be getting beat out by all these other products. Anyway, would not use to blow dry, would not use for iron. Meh. Bumble and Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil. This is a super popular product out there, but it's not really heat protectant. A lot of people use this thinking their hair is protected, so let's see if it's actually protected. Okay, that's not terrible.
It's not bad.
I would consider blow drying with this. This is not a complete loss here.
Like if you're on an island, you would use this in case if you couldn't find your usual stuff.
No doubt, no doubt. No. Okay, this is totally fine. I understand this because it's not meant for a flat iron. And if you use this on a flat iron, you're kind of like, you're being a little naive.
Did you just call our viewers naive?
Yes. All right, so recommend for a blow dry? Probably use something else in the video, but
In the middle.
would you use it for a flat iron?
Heck no.
No. Redken Thermal Spray 11. If you aren't familiar with this, it's basically the same as the 22, but a little bit less hold to your style, so the style won't stay as well. Again, this is only supposed to protect from the heat of an iron. Let's see if it can stand up to a blow dryer first. All right, that's about to be expected. It's not for blow drying, but it would protect your hair from blow drying. Let's see how it is with the iron.
All right.
Not quite as good.
No.
Interesting. Why would that be?
Maybe because it's half the strength?
No, half the hold.
Half the hold?
Not just half the heat protection.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah. For our UK fans and our people who are in Europe that we've been recommending this for, I really pray that we're gonna have a better solution for you guys at the end of this. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, UK.
Yeah.
Bumble and Bumble Heat Shield Thermal Protection Mist. If you're not familiar with Bumble and Bumble, good, solid brand, not the most popular, but the only thing this is supposed to do is protect from heat, so it should be able to do that. Let's see how it goes.
Yep.
Blow dryer test. All right. Not the best we've seen.
No, but it's not bad, actually.
Not the worst we've seen.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Maybe that was just a little crease and that crease is doing it, so.
Yeah.
This is really made for the heat of an iron anyway, so let's see what the iron does.
Okay.
Ooh. It's a quick little pass. I mean, there is some protection there. Like, it's not as bad as the others.
Let's just be honest, like nobody's doing that fast of a pass.
Yeah, you're doing much more than that. But this also isn't hair. So we're not, it's just, does he get through or is he not getting through?
Oh, it's getting through way too effectively.
Would you use this on a blow dryer?
I would not.
Would you use this on a flat iron?
No.
Beach Waver Great Barrier Heat Protectant Spray.
I'm so surprised you didn't say that with an Australian accent.
Great Barrier Heat Protectant Spray. That's actually South African, that's not Australian. But
None of us would know. No,
the South Africans know.
Don't.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of what I'm seeing here.
Why do I feel like it's only gonna get worse?
Let's see if Leslie's right.
Got it?
Yep. Yep.
This may be the worst one. This is bad.
I wouldn't use this for anything. Purology Color Fanatic 21. If you're not familiar with this, you've not been watching my channel. This is one of the biggest things we use in every hair routine. The first product on your hair should always be leave-in conditioner. This is not really relied upon for heat protection, but it does say heat protection on the label. Let's see how badly they're lying. Wow. Did not expect that.
What sorcery is this?
This is actually one of the best out of everything so far.
Yeah.
And it does a lot of other amazing stuff too. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. That's not bad.
It's actually not bad.
That's a lot better than a lot of the products we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Would you use this to blow dry your hair?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it.
It would protect, but it would not, your blow dry would not come out very well. It should be in there, but you should definitely have the blow dry cream on top of it if you want it to look good. Would you use this to flat iron your hair?
No. No.
Kenra Perfect Blowout. If you're not familiar, Kenra is a very good brand. It's a little bit cheaper, but don't underestimate it. This is not made for an iron, but it is made for the heat of a blow dryer. So let's see how that goes. Thoughts?
Looks good. This is what it's supposed to do.
That's it. Just for fun, let's see how it does with the flat iron. Dude.
It's not bad, actually.
That's overperforming. That's better than it should have done. That's better than a lot of the actual products that were made just for that iron. Would you trust this for a blow dry?
Yeah.
Totally good. Totally approved. Completely protects your blow dry from heat. But would you trust this for an iron?
No.
It's not made for irons. No big deal. No offense, Kenra. Ollex number 9 Bond Protector. You've probably heard of Ollex. Their whole thing is like repairing your hair, but then they also have styling products. You should not expect this to repair your hair at all, but you should expect this to protect your hair from the heat of a blow dryer.
Probably need to hold it. Oh.
Whatever. We'll give them some extra just for
Wait,
fun.
I didn't even see it come out. There it is.
You're gonna get some extra Ollex. Just extra benefit of the doubt. Let's see how this goes.
Not great.
Yeah, we've had better. It's not the strongest looking.
Let's just remind you that the freaking cheapest thing that we started with, what was it? Not your mother's?
Not your mother's.
Yeah, looks better than this.
Fair. Let's give it a second, see if it turns. Okay.
It's about the same.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. Would you use this for blow dry?
No.
There's better things. It would protect you. You would be okay, but definitely do not use for when you're ironing. It does not protect from that type of heat.
For me, it's just not worth it to like have anything remotely possibly damage my hair. Like especially like when people email me and they're like, I'm just gonna keep using what I have until it runs out and then I'll buy the good stuff. And I'm just like, this is what you're doing.
Olaplex 7 Bonding Oil. This is another Olaplex. You typically don't think about oil as a heat protectant, but it actually does claim to protect from heat. A lot of people worry like, does oil fry my hair? It's not a deep fryer.
I use oil to cook, so anything that has oil in it for me blow drying is like a
Let's see if the heat protection actually works.
bleep, bleep. Like my audio for that. Oh yeah. I'm scared. I mean, this just makes me feel icky. Like, why are we doing this? Olaplex,
Because people use this.
Olaplex, why are you like even saying this?
I want to be a real heat protectant. That's the layer I put the oil in. It helps. It's not the worst.
Moment of truth.
Let's see if it works with the iron. Wait, ask if I'm ready. Okay, just black. Wait, I can't remember. Is black good or bad?
Black is bad.
Bad. Do not use. I wouldn't use this for any type of heat protection ever, even though it says it on the bottle. Avoid oil for heat protection. Dry bar liquid glass. Let's see if this actually protects from heat the way the little letters on the back of the label say it does. Not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest.
It's okay.
Nothing. Literally nothing. Hair going up in a puff of smoke. Leslie, would you recommend this?
I sure would not.
If you want to use this just like to smooth your hair, that's totally cool. But know that when you go on the back of the label and it says heat protection, that does not mean it's actually strong heat protection. OLX Bond Protein Repair 450 degree heat protectant spray. If you're not familiar, OLX is like a drugstore brand. It's one of the cheapest you can find out there. But this particular product is not just for heat protection, it's also for bond repair. So this is one of those that has multiple purposes. Let's see if it actually has any heat protection at all.
It smells so bad.
I kind of like it. Really?
It smells like Nair.
I love the smell in there. Can't get enough. Oh, delayed reaction there. See that?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We ate some of it.
Despite Leslie trying to sabotage.
I was not.
That's one of the better ones that I think we're gonna have today. I definitely like that. But it says it protects up to 450.
I'll be the judge of that.
Let's judge it.
Ready?
Yes. Okay.
It's not horrible.
Okay. So this is actually, like we said, this is a cheaper brand and it's actually giving you some, I wouldn't like want to do that to my hair all the time, but it's actually, it's punching
its weight.
No, it's punching above its weight. For how much you're paying for it, the only thing is it's a little tacky, it's a little heavy. That's usually the downside of cheap products is they don't have that nice clean feeling to your hair. But it's definitely safe to use as a heat protectant. They're blow drying.
Yeah.
For an iron, every time you iron your hair, you'd be getting more and more damage. Olaplex 6 Bond Smoother. So this is an extremely heavy blow dry product. So you have to be very careful how much you use, which is why I don't usually recommend it for people at home. This is more for like professional use if you really know what you're doing. And the website, it says 450 degrees. It does not say it on the label. Let's see if it's lying or telling the truth.
Here we go. It's not bad.
Not the best, but not the worst.
No.
This is just not for heat. Let's do that. Give it the iron.
Ready?
Yep. Oh!
The iron told
Did
you
not
shut up. The iron said, shut up, Chris.
Take that. What did the Olaplex say to the face?
It's pretty decent for what we've seen.
It's
like if we started with this as the first one, I would be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if this was the first one, it would have been in the lead. It is not, so it is not in the lead.
But it's also definitely not last place by any means.
No, you can use this in your blow dry. I would not use it as your protection. You would need something else. Would you use this for a flat iron?
No, but I would use this over Olaplex 7 and Olaplex, what was it, 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I would pick out of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Living Proof Heat Styling Spray. If you're not familiar, Living Proof is more for like fine and medium hair. If you have coarse hair, I would never come close to this brand, but this should fully protect you from heat. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
Ooh, that is a terrible smell. Nice. So, thoughts?
Flat iron time. Send it to the crisper.
Send it to the crisper.
Ready?
Here we go.
Ah,
Okay.
It's not horrible.
This is definitely one of the better ones. It's still not great though. Like I still wouldn't want that on my hair.
No, I agree. There has to be better.
All right, let's keep going.
All right.
Igk Good Behavior Spirulina Protein Smoothing Balm. So this specifically lists 450 degrees. That is the keyword you're looking for when it's gonna be safe from an iron. Let's see first, is this good with the blow dry? And then we'll try the iron.
Look at that spirulina.
Yeah. Also very heavy. Very, very heavy. Yay and nay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't say anything bad about it. All right, so let's move on. Let's see how we do with the iron.
The crisper.
450 degrees.
Ready?
Get in there, crisper.
Ready?
Get it. Okay.
It's not bad.
Well, it's still turning darker. Yeah.
It's not my first choice.
I would totally use it to blow dry. We actually do use it to blow dry here in the salon because it makes the hair come out really well if you have coarse hair. But ironwork, totally different thing. I would not use ironwork at all.
Yeah.
Joyco Heat Hero. All right, so on this label, it says thermal protector. When you see thermal protector, you should be thinking iron, not just blow dry. This should keep you safe from everything. It's only meant to keep you safe from heat. That's it. Let's see how we do with the blow dry. Super solid. One of the most solid we've had. I like it. Let's see what the flat iron does. Did that just get lighter for a second?
For a second, false advertising.
What is going on? I mean, that's still definitely much. Get one of the black ones. It's not black as the other ones.
No.
So, I mean, like you still see a lot of white through there. So maybe. For blow drying, this is fine, although I would use a different product instead. For the iron, I would there's so many better things.
Are there so many better things? Because we've only found a couple so far.
But it counts.
Yeah.
Color Wow Speed Dry Blow Dry Spray. So if you're a Color Wow fan, you may be using this for your blow dry spray, but it doesn't actually say that it has heat protection in it. It just says that if you blow dry faster, you can use less heat. Let's see if that's actually true. This does give some heat protection.
Yeah.
There's no way there's no heat protection in there. They're just not putting it on the label. So, okay.
All right.
That's fair. Kudos to you, Color Wow. Good job. Let's just do it for fun. Send it to the crisper. Yeah. I mean, that's,
Effective crisping.
you can see where like the big dots went on there where I sprayed it.
Yeah.
It's just as good as some of the other thermal protectants.
Yeah.
This is fine for a blow dry.
Flat iron?
No.
Okay.
No. Mel Nourishing Thermal Protectant Spray. So when you read this label, you should be saying to yourself, nourishing thermal protectant spray. It doesn't just say it's for heat, it says it's nourishing, which makes me question, is it gonna work or is this more like a leave-in conditioner? Let's see what it does.
Yeah, and it sucks because it has mango in it. I am allergic.
I don't want to touch the mango. Okay.
Yep.
Probably not one of our stronger ones, but let's see how it
It
does.
actually looks better than a lot of them, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's not one of the front runners.
No, it's in the middle. It's falling somewhere in the middle.
Okay, yeah. Do you want middle of the road heat protection?
It's given middle. No, I don't want mango either. So.
Okay. My God, dude.
We're not playing.
When she says allergic, she means like she might get a pimple and they blame it on the mango.
Do you want me to show you the rash I got? Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, man, look
Got some streaks in there. Okay. Whatever.
That's a no. It's a no for me.
Yeah.
Would you use this for blow drying?
No.
Would you use it for...
Absolutely not. I would just not buy this product at all. Moroccan Oil Treatment. This is more for coarse hair and it's more for hydrating hair than heat protection, but a lot of oils do claim to have heat protection so they can trick you into buying them. Let's see if that's actually true. All right, this will be a fun one. Look at all this painting I get to do. Okay. Okay.
Just making sure.
Leslie got a little angry there at the end. No, that's pretty good. This is super solid. Would you complain about that for a blow dry?
No, I wouldn't, actually.
Okay, let's move on to the flat iron.
This scares me.
All right, iron, here we go.
Be spare. Ready?
See. No.
Sorry guys, I missed the spot.
Technically, you can use this to protect from blow dry, but then you would still be missing a blow dry cream. It would come out all frizzy. I would not use this with a flat iron at all, ever.
This is not
Does not protect. Kenra Silkening Heat Cream. All right, so the label on this says thermal style. Thermal is your keyword for it works with an iron. So it should definitely work with a blow dryer. Let's see what it actually does. Blow dryer, what you got? It's not looking good. That is not a good result. Compared to the others, this is much worse.
Here we go. Yeah, for Kenra too.
Okay.
It does something with a flat iron.
A little bit, but we've seen better. We've seen much better. So, all right, no thank you. Goodbye.
Sorry.
Igk Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. All right, so if you look at this label, the name does not say heat protection, but it's one of the first bullets on the list right here. It says it loud and clear. This should protect from the heat of an iron. Let's try the blow dryer first though.
Yeah.
Get out of
Yes,
there.
if you think I didn't do enough.
No,
You haters at
This
home. She only passed it 6 times and she did 7 on the other one.
this is a pass for me. I'm good with this blow dryer.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be 450. That's supposed to protect from an iron. Let's see if it's actually gonna do that. Oh, a little bit.
I would not.
There's-
This is not my first choice.
No, you're gonna get caught. Like when something says it does something else and it just happens to have 450 protection on there, it's usually lying.
The sad part is you read it and you're like, oh, it smooths it and it protects my hair from heat. So you pick that over something that just really.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't need a heat protection. I have it in this. You don't. Kenra Hotspray 20. Kenra knows how to protect from hair, so I'm gonna think this is gonna be able to do that.
Protect from heat, you mean? Yeah.
Watch out for that.
Protect from hair.
Let's see how it does. Just explodes out of there. You see that?
Some explosive Kenra sprays.
Put my eye out. It smells like a cantaloupe.
So tired. I love a good curl. It's pretty good. Kenra's coming back, man. This is good.
So really what the test is, let's see how it does against a flat iron.
Ready?
Yep.
Not great.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
There's better out there.
Yeah, this is just a fail. I would not use this in flat iron. Yeah. Kenra Thermal Styling Spray 19.
Oh, this looks familiar.
We've seen this before. This is one of my absolute favorite heat protectants because it has a lot of hold in it, which means that if you're doing curls or something like that, you only have to touch it for a couple of seconds with the iron and those curls will hold. So.
But they get sticky.
All right, that's not a huge surprise. We knew that it protects pretty well, but we still need to see how well it protects with an iron.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep. Oh, got a little black in there.
Looks like wood. Like fine oak.
It does. It's got a grain to it.
I mean, it still works, but we found better now.
We found things that protect more.
Yeah.
The main benefit of this, and the reason we've noticed we've never got any damage from it, is because the hold means that the iron doesn't have to stay on very long, so the heat never really even gets to the hair.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still shocked by freaking sexy hair.
Redken Big Rebel Tame. If you're not familiar, this is really good for coarse hair,
Like me.
but it is a blow dry cream. It is not for an iron, even though it says 450. The 450 I don't think is gonna hold up under an iron.
We're gonna find out.
Let's check the blow dry first.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. You ready?
Yeah, I'm good. I got you. That little chocolate bite helped.
I don't love it.
Me either. That's
I don't love it. I do love the way it makes the hair look.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh,
Not bad.
solid showing.
Yeah. It's like showing out.
Yeah, usually those are just completely black.
I mean, it's definitely better than some of the others, but it's not as good as it could be.
No, if you use that with the leave-in conditioner, I think you'd be totally fine.
When you use the leave-in conditioner with this,
It would be safe.
Yeah.
It would be fine.
Yeah.
Actually, let's try it out just to make sure.
yeah.
with the color Fanatic. So we're gonna try the Rebel Tame with the leave-in conditioner, which you should always have in your hair, always. Let's see how it comes out. Not much heat got through on that. Let's see how we did on the flat iron.
Ready?
Yep, go and put it on. Yeah, it's the combination. It's the combination of products.
Kind of like what I use.
Yeah, it's almost like that's what we do every day in here.
Yeah.
That's weird. If you're using and relying on just one product, I would not do it that way at all. You should always have leave-in conditioner in your routine, and if you're gonna blow dry, you should use a blow dry cream. So those two products are gonna give you amazing protection. This is not what you want.
Even sexy hair, which is good. This was our front runner, the sexy hair, versus the Trinity routine minus oil, because you put that on at the end.
Nothing's getting through. Nothing's getting through. Bondi Boost HG Heat Protect Spray. If you're not familiar with Bondi Boost, their whole thing is like hair growth. All their bottles used to say hair growth, except they had to shorten it to HG because there's zero proof that it actually helps grow your hair.
All right.
Uh-oh. All right, so definitely some heat got through. It doesn't mean that your hair will be like completely destroyed, but we've seen better from other products.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. All right, Bondi Boost.
Would you use this on my blow dry?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so down for blow dry.
Iron work
Definitely down.
in the garbage.
All right.
Hot Tools Pro Artist Heat Defense. Hot Tools actually also makes tools. They probably just slap their label on somebody else's heat protectant. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how somebody else's heat protectant with Hot Tools name goes.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Let's see how the iron goes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm tired of this, man.
This is so sad.
I'm tired of this. So what this says is Pro Artist Heat Defense, but if you look under that, it says Instant Detangling Mist. So you would look at this and say, oh, heat defense. It's actually a detangling mist. No. Why would you put heat defense on here? Don't do that. This is a scam. Would you use this to blow dry?
No.
Would you use this to iron?
No.
Redken Extreme Play Safe 450 degrees. Anytime you see 450, you should automatically think iron. This is for an iron because blow dryers just don't get that hot. Let's see how it goes.
This should ace it because this is nowhere near 450.
All right, so not bad, but this was built for thermal heat protection. Let's see how it does against the iron.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
It's not looking great.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is not 450 approved.
This is a fortifying leave-in. They just put heat protection on the label to try and fool you. I would definitely not ever use this for a blow dry. Would you use this on an iron?
I sure would not.
Absolutely not. Unite 7-second blowout cream. Blowout cream is actually made to protect your hair from the heat of a blow dryer, so it should be really good at that. Let's see how it goes, Les. Please. Thoughts on this?
I wouldn't want my hair to look like this, to be honest with you. There's gotta be better.
It's made to protect from this, so you would think that it would do better than this, but let's see how it does on iron.
All right, here we go. Oop.
It's not great.
It's not great.
It's just not built for a flat iron, it's built for a blow dry, so it's kind of unfair to judge it on the iron part, but would I use this to protect my hair during a blowout? Probably not. I would be nervous.
And definitely not during a flat iron, but you say that, but some people do. They read this and they think they can do, like they can just air dry
If you
it.
think heat protection is heat protection, it is not the same. There's blow dry heat protection, iron heat protection. This I wouldn't use for either. If you're still looking for the right products for your hair type, you should check out my recommended product list. Where can they do that?
In the description below.
It has a hair type quiz and we'll walk you through everything. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, and protect your hair.